from the right, but it is what it is. Today, talk about, I have two topics actually, but I think I will do the last topic, maybe make an entire video about that. So today we will talk about the Maroons of Jamaica. I will begin by stating the fact. For those who will jump out the window, those Jamaicans who will jump out the window, let me give you a certain fact. Yeah. There are multiple cities within a city in the world. Yes. I will speak about where it gets relevant in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, we have this thing called a Hong Kong, the cockpit country. I have my notes over there. Cockpit country in Jamaica is a city within a city, meaning it is in Jamaica, but it doesn't really go with the rules and government of Jamaica. That's a fact. Those Jamaicans like jump out the window and talk, no, they are part of Jamaica, so they have to obey by the rules. Bullshit. Okay. So I will give 3 examples of a state, of a city within a state or a city within a city. Depends on how you want to call it. Washington, D.C., 1. Washington, D.C., you can Google it. Google it now. Those Jamaicans who think I'm lying to you are just making up shit. No, Washington, D.C., it is not a part of none of the 52 states in America. Facts. I saw it this morning. I Googled it myself. Yeah. The Constitution says, listen, the state of the Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, not even a part of America. It sounds weird, but Google it. Google it and scroll down, and it's a frequently asked question. Is it a part of the United States? No, it's a city within a city. Facts. Google it. London, England is a city within a city. Yeah. The UK, England, in London there, however big it is, a city within a city. A part of the UK, I don't know. You want to have a conversation, talk to them about that. I'm just stating the facts. Third one is Rome in Italy. They have their own rule. They have their own army. And they have their own police force. The police themselves. Whatever happened in Rome, Italian police don't just run inside there like they want. No. The Vatican have their own police force. They deal with that themselves. Facts. So that brings me to the capital country in Jamaica. Before there was even an independent Jamaica, there was an independent Maroon. For those who don't know, the Maroons are some runaway slaves. Yeah, they would come back and fuck up the British, as they should. Yeah, so the British signed a treaty with them in the 1700s. I believe it's 1730, 1737 or 1730. Yeah. There on Google it. It's there. They signed a treaty and said, listen, you Maroons, we're losing slaves and we're losing crops because of you. We have a lot of loss of life. They're kicking our ass. Yeah? So what we will do is make the street cockpit country, you guys stay up there. Don't come down on the flat. Don't come try to burn down our sugar cane no more. We need a rum, we need all this export. So listen, stay up there. Henceforth, cockpit country is a city within Jamaica by itself, self-governing until this day. Well, until recent. What happened? That politician now, same politician you ask, say, 5-10 years ago, ask them. I think 5-10 years ago, in January, Babsy Grant, Minister of Culture in this present government in Jamaica, he went and gave a bus to the Maroon. And everything was hunky-dory back then. That was 6-7 months ago. Yeah, everything was good, everything was fine. You acknowledge them, acknowledge their independence and all that. Boom, 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 cool. Now, there are 3 mining companies in Jamaica. Yeah, has been mining from ever from back in the 30s, maybe even before that. But now they want to go and mine cockpit funds. It's been happening maybe 3 years ago. I heard a story, die down, it would come up back. Why? Because the white guy, some white man somewhere, realized, listen, sign the paper, how long? No, she has to get popping. We need that land. All of a sudden, in Jamaica now, it's a problem. The Maroons suddenly become a problem. This week, last week, they had a stand down with the police. Why? Oh, so marijuana was growing in the bush. Marijuana, I'm not saying the Maroons don't plant marijuana. No, I'm not saying that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But if they do, they have been planting that for how long? Wasn't a problem. Now it's a problem. Attention. Like a wash and rinse situation. They use this trick so many times. They bring this bucket to the well that you can situate. Because they want the maroon land. Suddenly there are problems. Watch. We have to go down there because marijuana. Next week, it's going to be a wanted man. Is in a compound. A compound is one of the village within the cockpit country. A wanted man is there. Somebody who broke the law and run up there. So now we have to go because the Maroons are accommodating fugitive. That's how they start with a little trickle down. First marijuana, a little thing. Oh, we have to go because of marijuana. Now a wanted man. Fugitive is up in the hills. We have to go get the fugitive. And while we are there, we just kill off the Maroon. It sounds weird, yes? That's how the US do it. I open book. That's how the US do it. Don't look over there. Saddam doing this thing. Let's go bomb him. Kill everybody and take the heart. As long as we get what we want, the bottom line is the resources that you have and we want. And it's getting to that point. Because the Maroon is not going to just sit down and let you come and steal their resources. And if I had said this 2 years ago, hey, there will come a day when the police will confront the Maroons. No. A lot of Jamaicans would say, no, it will never happen. Well, it happened this week. And it's only going to get worse. Why? Because Alcoa, the mining company, need what's under the foot of those Maroons. They need it. They need the bauxite. Make aluminum, they need it. They want it and they don't give a fuck who is on the land. That's a fact. Government already signed it over to them. And I would love her to go and Google it. YouTube, I say the government signed it, the shake their hand, blah, blah, blah. And what hurt me is this is the fuck up part. Police officers, ADF Jamaica, members of the security force. You don't have to be Einstein to see this. When they confront the Maroons, yeah, and the situation escalates, no doubt they would have to defend themselves. I'm not saying the Maroons run down and them with a tap or a stone. They shouldn't shoot them or whatnot. But it's going to be Jamaicans killing other Jamaicans. And the Maroons are Jamaican. For what? For a corporation, for an outside corporation, come in and take it. I think when the board members of Alcoa, all white guys, America and Europe here sometimes, I think when they are around the board, around the table, sitting down, they say, listen, some Maroons are on that property, cannot go. I think they sympathize towards the Maroons or any Jamaicans at all. No. Just like the movie Avatar. don't care who is on that land. They need it. And they pay the government. Yes, I said it. They pay the government because Wednesday, Horace Chang come and talk negative about the Maroons. Negative. You see me? And if you ask CM Horace Chang 3 years ago, 4 years ago, would talk positive about the Maroons. No, everybody's been bought up. And they don't have to pay the physical money. But Uncle Sam do. When Uncle Sam wants something and says, listen, government, we need this. And you're like, no. Suddenly your visa get revoked. Children visa get revoked. Jamaicans don't want that. That is what the US is against Jamaican politics. But it's a lick. They just love to be part of that white society over there, all America and England also. So that's what the US is using against Jamaica. And the politicians just going along with it. I predict within the next 5 years, there might be no more, Maroons might be dispersed. And it's going to be sad. Because the board members of Alco, the mining company, will never send a SWAT team from America to come disperse the Maroons. Never. CM Jamaican military will be for them. Police also will get involved. And in 2020, a police can go on a Maroon land. Yes, it is the Maroon land. It is. And if you're saying otherwise, that means you're just barking for the oppressor. Because if you want to decide, listen, it's not their land, then whose land is it? Government land? Okay, the government says for the Maroon. What's your point? Not the Maroons' land, so they should leave, so the outside company can come and clean up all the resources. And the fucked up part about mining is you have to go deep in the earth. And 40% of the drinking water in Jamaica come from the country. So you're going to disturb all the environment. Drinking water, everything will be contaminated. I think the board members of Alco, the mining company, care about that. No, they just want what's under the land. You understand? And the government now is fighting the Maroons. And every Jamaican who even think about taking the side of Alco or taking the side of the government, they're just sell out. The Maroons are the only one who fight back in the days. Yeah? To fight and get their freedom. And then you turn around centuries after and fight them again to give the land to some American corporation so they can just pillage the land. They are ashamed of themselves. That's why I don't, when it comes to politics, I don't even look at politics. I will never vote. Our politics just go for the corporation and the people. And they can try all they want. I'm not concerned about them. Because I know when push comes to shove, corporation don't have the power that the people have. It's only sad that the politicians in Jamaica are not for the people. And they show it. Horace Chang, they show it. So about this Prime Minister, wholeness called bro God or whatever. If we reach this point in 2021 that we have to even have a debate about this, then we already lose. How can we debate taking away somebody's land instead of people land and give it to a corporation? This is just the movie Avatar. This is exactly the movie Avatar. That's weird. And what's even scarier than this, when I reach out to my Jamaican friends and say, listen, this is happening, a lot of them don't know. Like, oh yeah, it's real. Yo, Vice did a piece on this 1 week ago. They are the one who brought me to speed on it. And then I started doing my research. I realized, shit, this is happening now as a speak. A lot of Jamaicans don't know about it. I cannot to blame them because I know why. Have to, yeah. I understand the life. You're busy trying to, yeah, keep your head above water. You trying to keep your head above water. It's like difficult for you to even take on another guy's struggle. But I'm here looking. Understand? My eyes open. My eyes open, and yeah, I have to talk about it. And I would be disappointed to every security officer, and a police guy, and a military guy who will even pick up the fight. Yeah, against the Maroons. Come on, you cannot do it. It's one order you have to question from your superior. It's like, listen, why are we going up here? Why? Is it because the Maroons threatening our livelihood? No, they're not threatening your livelihood, Jamaica. They just want to be left alone in the hills. Yeah. And for centuries, they was living okay, living by themselves up here. They could come and visit, no problem. But now there's a push to not even relocate, to just get rid of them. And we know the end result because a corporation want what's under their resources. And they will just take it and just bring it away and sustain their wealth while leave the land desolate. Because after they mine the land, there's nothing left. When a mining company finishes with that land is barren. Nothing can grow on that anymore. Maybe a little grass there or something, but everything out the dirt is gone. And somebody is rich in our country. The land of wood and water is now fucked. 2020, 2021, we should be doing this. To be standing up to the corporation and say, listen, enough is enough. Going on in Africa, but yeah, I cannot talk about Africa. I have to talk about Jamaica. Sad, really sad. But kill that argument about country within a country or a state within a state. Cannot have. I just give it three examples, and there's a lot more. Three that you know: Washington D.C., that's part of America. Says it. Google it. Rome in Italy, England, City of London. They call it City of London, and Catholic country in Jamaica, but it's a self-governing city. Call it a city. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Leave the people. And if you have to fight them, you have to fight the people, fight them in your best interest. Something that interests you, not for another corporation to come in and just rob and steal. Just pillage the country, rape the country, and just run off and leave you there. Broke, desolate, and now you cannot even grow crops on your own land. Come on, bullshit. Well, I've said enough on that one. I have another topic to talk about, but I will talk about next video. So I will hang up here, then start the next video. Well, till next time, like, share, and subscribe. Is it? Vitamin water, best way to go. And from now, I know my right side is fucked up. To the loop now.